After the ending of Need for Speed Most Wanted. After the legendary escape from Rockport City, the story continues in Need for Speed Carbon. Most players think they know the story of Need for Speed Carbon, but what if I told you that Darius had a much bigger plan? A plan that started long before you returned to Palmont, and a plan where you were never supposed to win. This is the hidden truth behind Darius's cross and the fall of Palmont City. When you escaped Rockport, Darius didn't want you back because he cared. He wanted you back because he needed a weapon, a driver fast enough to destroy the 3 crews he could never control. Kenji never hated you because of racing. He hated you because you represented everything he couldn't control. To him, you were the outsider who walked into Palmont and instantly became a threat. Bushido was built on discipline, loyalty, and tradition. And you broke all 3 just by showing up and being faster than him. In Kenji's eyes, you embarrassed him. You beat his crew, you challenged his pride. And worst of all, you proved that his so-called honor meant nothing on the streets. Wolf didn't hate you at first. He feared you. TFK ruled the wealthiest part of Palmont, and Wolf believed money, style, and reputation made him untouchable. But then you showed up, a driver with no crew, no sponsors, no luxury. And still faster than him, in every corner. 2. Wolf, you were a reminder that skill beats status. That raw talent destroys privilege. And that terrified him. Every time you passed him on the highway, every time you took one of his districts, you weren't just taking territory, you were taking his identity. That's why Wolf followed Darius, not out of loyalty, but because he hoped someone else could stop you when he couldn't. And Angie. Angie's hatred was personal. She didn't see you as a rival. She saw you as the reason her world fell apart. When the money heist went wrong, she needed someone to blame. And Darius made sure your name was the first one she heard. To Angie, you weren't just a racer, you were the traitor who ruined her crew. The ghost who vanished when things got messy. And the reason Cross came down in Palmont so hard. But deep down, Angie wasn't angry because you betrayed her. She was angry because she trusted you. And trust, for someone like her, is dangerous. That's why she fought you with everything she had. Not for Darius, not for the 21st Street, but to prove to herself that she wasn't wrong about you. Darius wasn't a racer. He was a businessman, and businessmen don't fight their own battles. They hire someone else to do it for them. Darius knew exactly how to use you. Kenji hated you, Wolf feared you, and Angie wanted revenge. He didn't need to convince them to fight you. He just needed to let their emotions do the work. Every time you won a territory, Darius added it to his empire. You thought you were taking back the city? But in reality, you were building his city.
What do you say you show your old friend the ropes?
You gotta be joking, right?
You got a better idea? Then let's get him started, right away. Don't disappoint. Not again.
But here's the part nobody talks about. Why did Kenji, Wolf, and Angie work for Darius again at the end? Simple. Darius had leverage on all of them. Kenji's illegal imports, Wolf's money laundering, Angie's involvement in the heist that forced you to flee Palmont. Darius had the evidence, and he used it to control them. They didn't follow him because they respected him. They followed him because they had no choice. Once you defeated all 3 bosses, Darius had everything he wanted. Every territory, every crew, every dollar flowing through Palmont City. And now, you were a problem. Because if you could beat him, you could beat him. So Darius made his final move. He called Cross. He offered him the bounty. And he planned to hand you over like a package.
Come on. I didn't let you take my money the first time. What makes you think this is any different? You actually thought that I would front you the cash to save you from this loser? Then sit around while you were encroaching on my territory? Greed's always been your problem. You've got a lot to learn about the big times, little man. This city is mine, and it's time for you to disappear again.
It's Cross.
Take his ride to my place. Show's over.
But Darius made one mistake. He underestimated Nikki. Shay finally saw the
Thanks.
truth. You didn't steal the
Glad you
money.
changed your mind.
You didn't betray anyone. Darius
Just a
did.
bounty hunter.
And when Nikki turned against him,
And I always get
his
paid.
perfect plan began to fall apart.
Just make sure I do.
Look, I hate it when people say I told you so. So here goes. It seems that some of your team was there the night that you left. They tell a different story than the one I've been hearing from Darius. Thing is, their stories seem to add up. Somebody tipped off the cops. Somebody let you escape. And somebody switched the bag. Now I know who that somebody was. Darius likes to pull the strings. Now here's something he doesn't know about. Part of the deal with Cross is that I race with you. Think you can handle that? You're not the only one with a score to settle.
With Nikki on your side, Darius
Now,
had no more control.
let's get
No
out
more
of here.
lies,
We
no
got a
more
lot of ground
leverage.
to catch up.
Just one last chance to stop you. And so he challenged you to the canyon. His Audi Le Mans. Against your skill, your focus, and everything he tried to take from you. This wasn't just a race. This was justice.
No one can touch me.
And in the end, Darius lost everything.
The keys
His
are in the
crew,
car.
his city, his reputation, and the one person who believed in him.
Enjoy it
He
while it
tried to build an
lasts.
empire on lies.
There's
But you
always
tore it
someone out
down
there
in
who's a
one
little
night.
faster than you are. And sooner or later, they're gonna catch up.
This is the real story of Darius, not the businessman he pretended to be, but a manipulator who tried to control an entire city, and the driver he thought he could use became the driver who destroyed him. Welcome to the true ending of Need for Speed Carbon.